Who is someone, Tyler, that we should just be focusing a little bit more on, or someone that's caught your eye that you've been going up against, or even on the offensive side of the ball, who you think is having a nice start to camp?
Man, Overshown. I'm really excited to see what he does this year. He's so fast off the ball. Like, he's such a fast and decisive defender. I think he's gonna have a huge year this year, and I really I know his campaign, he couldn't really get started last year, but I feel like this year he's gonna have a time. So it's definitely one to watch.
Does he seem just as fast as he was in the little bit you saw last year?
Oh yeah, he's still fast. He's fast.
With all the stuff that's been going wrong this offseason, I want to talk about something that was actually going right, and that's the fact that Mike Zimmer is absolutely cooking with the Dallas Cowboys defense so far in training camp. The defense has been clicking on all cylinders. We've been seeing some of those disguised blitz packages. Some of the players that we wanted to see step up have been having a very, very nice training camp so far. We're about to talk about all that right now. With the Cowboys not making many moves at all this offseason, one of the only moves that fans have to be excited about as it pertains to seeing something different with this team this upcoming season is the fact that we have a brand new defensive coordinator at the helm. And with that new defensive coordinator comes a brand new attitude and some brand new looks. As the Cowboys defense, man, everything that I've been seeing, whether it be a clip or listening to one of my trusted reporters that I actually pay attention to, or whatever it may be, everything I've been seeing, including from the blue and white practice, my goodness, bro, the defense just looks a lot more fundamentally sound. It looks like guys are filling their gaps better. Mazi Smith has been having an outstanding last couple of days of training camp, and he's starting to come on. That power is really coming through. He's pushing guys off of their spot, getting penetration up the middle. And if he's not doing that, then he's holding his blocks the way Mike Zimmer needs him to hold his blocks. So that way those linebackers can fly to the ball. Bro, between Demarvion Overshown, which we're about to talk about him a little bit more in just a second, between Demarvion Overshown, Damone Clark, Maurice Luafau, who put Tyler Smith on his ass the other day at practice, and then we even got dudes like Willie Harvey Jr. out of the UFL, the linebacking crew as a whole just looks a lot better so far. These guys are bigger, they look stronger, and they're playing the run a lot better in training camp. So much so to a lot of the times you can see these dudes are meeting the running back in the backfield, or they're meeting them right in the hole. So the linebackers are playing much, much better. Demarvion Overshown has been one of the early stars of training camp. Literally everyone has had something positive to say about Demarvion Overshown, whether it be Tyler Smith, which is one of the guys that has to stand across from him in practice, or the owner of the team himself, Jerry Jones. Demarvion Overshown seems to be a name that's popping up in everyone's mouth, and everyone, by all accounts, is expecting a huge year out of him. And remember, this was one of the guys that I myself said, hey, we're getting Demarvion Overshown back, so we don't need to be too cute in free agency as it pertains to linebackers, bro. Demarvion Overshown, regardless of the injury, I know a lot of you guys, he's coming off injury. He didn't start training camp off on the PUP list. He's been a full participant. He's been practicing. He's looked fine. He's looked great, actually. He's bigger, he's stronger, and he looks like he's playing faster. That's probably because he understands what's going on better. But Demarvion Overshown, again, is somebody that everyone needs to have an eye on, because this dude is going to have a massive season. I think that he is going to burst on the scene. I think he's going to be a tremendous difference maker for this defense, especially for where we were weak at last season and how teams are more than likely going to come out trying to attack us this season because of where we were weak at last season. Last season, by the time teams figured out that all you had to do was run on the Cowboys, it was GG's, bro. It was wraps. We couldn't do anything else from that point. This season, I would love to see how that's going to work with the linebacking crew that we have put together, the guys that have come back and stepped in, and they're making a huge difference. Eric Kendricks and his presence on that linebacker room can't be understated. By all accounts, he's been huge just from a veteran leadership standpoint and helping guys kind of grasp what Mike Zimmer is trying to do. Speaking of Mike Zimmer, he's been disguising those blitz packages, been moving Micah Parsons around, been getting Micah Parsons free runs at quarterbacks, ladies and gentlemen. The moment our defensive coordinator starts scheming things up to where Micah Parsons, out of all the people on the field, somehow is able to come running through free, that means we're doing something right. And Micah has been running through free on more than just one occasion in training camp so far due to the way Mike Zimmer is scheming up the defense. Beyond Demarvion Overshown and Mike Zimmer's influence, we also have the rookie Caelen Carson. Caelen Carson is another name that has been extremely hot as it pertains to people who have caught folks' attention at training camp. This dude looks like a gamer, so much so to the point to where one of ESPN's lead reporters, Todd Archer, had to question whether or not Jordan Lewis was for sure going to be the nickel corner because Caelen Carson could possibly be challenging for that position. But I'm going to say this. For one, we got to put some respect on J. Lou name, man. We got to quit disrespecting this dude. He's earned his respect for what he is to his team. J. Lou is a nickel corner. He's a slot corner, y'all. He is not supposed to be Revis Island. He's not supposed to be one of these perennial all-pro guys. But for what he is to this team and the position he plays, this man has for sure been one of our best playmakers on defense for the last few seasons. So lay off of J. Lou, bruh. But Caelen Carson has been absolutely balling, walking seatbelt. He's been sticking to guys like White on Rice. He's been getting under dude's skin. He's been physical. He's been causing some scrums in practice. He's bringing that attitude. But most importantly, he's been competing on every play. Whether or not he gets the ball called to him or not, he's right there. He's in the frame. No one is just breaking this dude down. And I think the Cowboys may have found another baller in that cornerback room. Add it to the list of Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland, add Caelen Carson to that list, because I'm telling you, this young dude is going to be an absolute stud, and I think he's going to make a name for himself by the end of the season. But just all in all, the Cowboys defense looks really, really good. Guys are flying around. Even with the Sam Williams injury, it still seems like they're going to have plenty of firepower and playmakers on this defense to make some noise. The question will be, will the battle of attrition take over? Will they have enough depth to be able to withstand the ups and downs of a long NFL season and the injuries that are inevitably going to happen at some point, right? Hopefully none of them are serious, but it happens, bro. You never get through a full football season at full health, all right? So it happens. Cowboys need depth right now, but I think as far as playmakers go, as far as the defense looks absolutely amazing. The offense, we can't talk about it yet because they ain't signed nobody, and CD ain't there yet, and Dak still ain't got his deal. We're not going to talk about the offense until the actual stars of the offense are there, bruh. But the main thing we need to know about the offense is Brock Hoffman looks like he's winning that center battle right now. I think Cooper Beebe is going to end up having to sit on the bench this year. I would be surprised at this point if Cooper Beebe is our starting center, because by all accounts, it seems like Brock Hoffman is going to be that guy. Tyler Guyton, to me, has really started to solidify himself. Is probably going to end up being our starting left tackle by week 1. But beyond that, be sure to follow me over on X at Dak Attack Show. Subscribe to the channel for more Dallas Cowboys content, and I'll see you guys on the next one. We stink. Same old cow.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still in ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still in boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still in boys.